this thing on. It's missing! Ah, there it is. Just gotta load up the mast and hit the road.
Rollin', geez, my ass is swollen. Gotta keep on rolling, right? Get him up, get him dressed, get him shaved, get him fed. I don't remember this from City Slickers.
It's leaning just a little bit this way, so he's going to hydraulically twist it so that it's level. This is a whole process, but it'll save me tons of time in the future, so they can take all the time they want. There it is. It's big. It looks big. I minimized the footprint as best I could, but it's big. There it is, all by itself. So this is kind of where we're at. You've caught us right in the middle of our refit, or towards the beginning, unfortunately. We're kind of still in the demo phase. We bought this boat on the coast of Oregon a while back, and when I purchased it, it was in pieces already. The owner was trying to get rid of it. Her husband had just passed away. This was kind of his dream, and he died unexpectedly. So we inherited this state of the boat, and I have since put more holes in the boat, repaired some holes. Mm-hmm. The bottom of the boat's in pretty great shape.
The outside
really, the structure of the boat is sound. But right now we're kind of in the, we need to make sure that this boat is going to last. So I've been doing a lot of exploration. I've been pulling hardware and finding that that wasn't really done right. And I've been pulling deck screws and find out, ooh, that wasn't really done right.
So we're glad we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fixing all these things. So we're still in the middle of ripping things apart. But very soon it's going to be to start bringing it back together, which should be the fun stuff to watch. Meanwhile, we're living our lives and kind of coming up with a game plan for what the future holds.
Yep.
So there's two big questions that come up when we really think about what the hell we're doing with ourselves. Why a boat and why this boat?
We do want to go out and travel and experience things, but why not do it in an RV?
This whole thing started out, Kelly and I were just dating, and I read an article on the internet about a couple who sold everything, quit their jobs, and went sailing. And it was the sexiest thing I've ever read in my life. And I used to read Penthouse Forum.
Who does that? Who does that?
That is kind of the birthplace of the dream for us. I had always kind of fantasized about sailing away ever since I was a kid. And so I tried to get Kelly involved. And at first, I was like, you tell the nice folks how you reacted to this whole thing.
It was a poor reaction on my part.
I don't think it was, not for me.
Initially, it was a very excited reaction. And then all the other things started to kick in. Safety, long-term, life, retirement, stability, things like that.
All things I don't care about.
But I do.
Yeah, I know.
And a lot of other people do.
So, how did we decide on this boat? Well, a lot would say it was impulsive, but it wasn't.
It was a really good deal.
I was on Yacht World and I found this boat not too far away. And it was a motor sailing pilot house boat. And I didn't know what any part of that meant except for the word sailing. I have always wanted a project boat. We're not ready to leave yet. And so this gives me something to do, something to keep me motivated as we move towards our ultimate goal of sailing away. This guy is going to be a lot of work, and of course it's more work than I thought it would be, but I also anticipated it being more work than I thought it would be, so it's actually meeting my expectations. Refitting a boat like this gives you an intimate knowledge of every system because you installed it. Every bulkhead you put in place, every bit of fiberglassing you did yourself, except for, the part where they built the boat itself.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
And you get that choice of selections, exactly what you want, everywhere.
So,
appliances, colors, materials.
Yeah, if this place looks terrible, it's her fault. If it breaks, it's my fault.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'll take that.
I guess if it is aesthetically not pleasing, it's her fault. But if the trim is falling down, that's not her fault. That's probably mine.
I'll do some trim work.
You can do some trim work.
I'll learn how to work with wood.
You're fit.
Mm-hmm.
No one needs to refit you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sweet.
I'm the sweetest.
Uh-huh.
What is this channel going to be? This is going to be the story of our lives together. As we refit this boat and do what we do, and ultimately we're shooting to sail off into the sunset. So we'd love for you to follow us along in our journey while we put this thing back together, put it in the water, and kick it on towards the tropics. What do you think, Kelly? Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
I fill my day working for a crawl space company. I used to be their salesperson, and now I kind of run the show, I guess. I had 2 pita pits. Don't have those anymore. I had a bar and restaurant called Iconic, but I just sold that. So I have streamlined my life so I can spend my days playing in crawl spaces in my evenings and free time on the weekends rebuilding a boat. But mostly I spend all day doing this. Yeah, driving around through traffic, slightly blurry. To Home Depot, to inspections, all sorts of things. Oh, that's a red light, but it just turned green. Sometimes I work in my dark, dingy dungeon of an office. Or at least I pretend to.
And I'm Kelly. I work for a home building company just outside of Portland in Lake Oswego. We do about 120 homes a year, which means being a small company, we wear a lot of different hats. I primarily take care of permitting, new plan development, some drafting, a lot of drafting actually. But most importantly, I coordinate everyone so that everything comes together in a perfect package.
So join us and subscribe and like and do all those things you're supposed to do. And plus there's Patreon.
Crystal blue persuasion.